this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. Today I'll be planning in my dashboard planner, which is where I do all my social media planning. So let's get started. I want to show you very briefly last week's spread where I replaced just the left-hand page with a piece of scrapbook paper, and then I fussy cut some pieces of the scrapbook paper to put on this side so that the two pages were tied together. I was going to do something similar this week with some of these beautiful papers that I got from the So Crafty Planners Anonymous kit, and I will link that in the description box. I have a flip through, or I'm sorry, an unboxing of that kit. But I was going to do the same thing again this week with this piece of paper because I thought it was well set up to cut out and bring pieces over to this side. But then I decided I would use this other similar piece of paper and show you yet another technique for using scrapbook paper in your spread. And for this week, I'm not going to replace the whole page. I am, however, going to tear this piece of paper. So one of the tips I want to talk to you guys about just quickly is tearing up versus tearing down. There is a difference because most pieces of paper don't have color all the way through. They're white and then they're printed on either side. So when you tear up, you get a white edge, and when you tear down, the white edge is underneath and you glue it down and you don't see it. So this spread I did this summer is an example of tearing up. You can see these pieces of paper here have a pretty wide white edge to them, and I did that on purpose because I wanted it to look like the edge of a beach would be an example. If you're going to tear a blue piece of paper, you may want that white edge to look like sea foam or fluffy clouds, or for whatever reason you may want that white edge. Today I don't want the white edge, so we're going to tear down when we tear this piece of paper, but I'll show you the white edge that it creates. So what I'm also going to do, another tip for you guys, I'm going to use take advantage of the ombre effect that's kind of in this paper. So for this one, you can see it's kind of a pink at the top. It goes through a peachy down to yellow, and I knew I had stickers that would be perfect with that, and they are in this Colorful Boxes sticker book. I think these some of these ombre stickers, I've never used most of them because I don't generally put these colors together, but I think these are going to be awesome stickers. So I have my wax paper, and I am gonna I want to show you guys too that these are meant for a double box sticker on a vertical planner, but you'll see here they're short, but they're exactly the right width to fill these boxes in a dashboard planner. So if you didn't know that, now you do. So let's go ahead and get started. I thought what I would do, get everything to fit on my desk here so you can see what's going on. So I want to grab this corner, I think, of the page. So I'm just going to end up gluing it right over top. But what I want to do is go ahead and pull one of these stickers, and I'm going to put it on my wax paper so we can play with positioning. But I want to show you that it does fit exactly. It may be hard to see on camera, but it does fit exactly in this box with just the last two bullet points showing. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put 1, 2, 3 of these boxes on here, and then rip the paper such that it lays kind of underneath and comes down diagonally like this. So let's give this a try. And then I can use some of these other corners like I did last week to bring some of these florals over onto this page. So if we sit this right on top of the page, and I look for where this second bullet point is, that's where I know my sticker goes down to. I want to start right above that. So I need to start ripping right about here. So like I said, I want to rip down, not up. And I want to go diagonally toward, because I want this to fit my page exactly, so I'm going to need to cut it right about here. So if I aim for kind of this, somewhere in the vicinity of this floral, I should end up at about the right spot. So let's just kind of start ripping a diagonal, aiming for about here. So, and I don't need it to be exactly straight. So now you can see here where there's white on that edge and not on this edge. So that's the difference between tearing or ripping down versus up. So I want to keep going, just organically, just kind of let that go. And when I get over to this spot, I'm going to go ahead and not rip into this floral because I think I want to try to cut that out or use it on the other side. So I'm just going to come straight across here. Let's put this aside and see how I did. So yes, that is great. I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get my tape runner and stick this down. And here you can see again the white. So if you were going to do this as a really dark sand beach, you might want that white edge. But like I said, in my particular case, I don't want it. Oh, and actually before I do that, let's go ahead and line this up carefully and cut that bit off. Well, no, I don't want to cut it off. I just want to be mindful of how far I take the tape runner. So if I take it to about here. There we go. And I am going to have to punch a few of these holes, and it's enough that sometimes you may have seen where I don't actually get my punch out, I just use a craft knife, but this is going to be several holes, so I'll go ahead and use my punch. Oop. All right. So go ahead and stick this down right in the corner. My hands are a little shaky. I just had coffee. I'm taping a little earlier than I normally do. Coffee or stress? Haven't decided. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, we'll turn that off. It actually does end up just being 2 holes, but all right. And then like I said, yes, so this is, it just happens that this one is untouched, so I really think I'm going to end up fussy cutting that out and probably using it down in this corner. All right, let me go ahead and punch those holes. Okay, there we go, perfect. All right, so the next thing I want to do is go ahead and pick 1, 2, 3 boxes for this side, and I am going to scooch this one up to cover up the rest of this. So I definitely want this one, and a couple that are similar. So this one's a little bit dark, but there's a whole nother section of these peachy orange boxes. I definitely want all double boxes. Here we go. So I definitely want this one that goes more toward the yellow. And then this one's goes all the way up to this light pink, and I just think it matches almost perfectly. So yeah, that one's pretty dark. So we'll use this one. I can get rid of that Post-it note. All right. So I think I want to go ahead and go for the sunrise feel and put the lightest one up here, and then the medium, and then the dark. So let's go ahead and start placing these. Try to get them straight on the first try. And that is just a tiny bit crooked. You probably can't even tell on camera, but trust me, up close it was a tiny, tiny bit crooked. There. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, Now we'll move into the peachier one. Just try to keep it even and straight. There we go. Perfect. And then the last one. Awesome. There we go. Okay, so there's a little bit of line showing through, but not anything I can't ignore. So I have some words, titles that I printed out myself, my to-dos, importance, remembers, get it done. So I'm going to use one of those in each one of these. And I thought this is one of the washi tapes that came with this kit, so I thought I would go ahead and just, since these are so much smaller than these, I thought maybe I could somehow use a little bit of this washi. But you know what? I think I have plenty of color going on this page, so I'm going to skip that for now. Important. So this box is generally where I put my YouTube filming, this first box. And I think I want to go ahead and left justify these. Let's see what I'm doing. Get this a little closer to me. So I just print these myself, my labels. I use a spreadsheet program, and I print on full page frosted clear sticker paper. This is where I put my ideas for the week, what themes I want to go with and what not. And then this is just a general to-do. Sometimes they get done in the week and sometimes they don't. There we go. All right, and while we're on this then, I want to go ahead and do something over here. So this is where I track my Instagram stories, because I'm really terrible about doing Instagram stories. So that's what this one's for. And my sticker book, which there it is, I buried it. I know it had a weekend banner shaped kind of a box that would go great there. There we go. This one with the heart, and let's just check the other set. There we go. This one's pinker. So the question is, do I want the one with more pink? Oh, they both have pink. They're just at opposite ends. I don't know why. I think I like this one a little better, so we'll use this one. So I'm just going to use this one up here and then put my Instagram story label over top of it. I'm terrible about Instagram stories. I don't know why. I don't like doing them. So I need to really put it in my own face that I gotta do at least something every day. There we go. So let's put that label on here. And this is the best way I've found to do it. And that just fits perfect in there. There we go. Okay, that's a lot of color. The next thing I like to do is include a box each day for my analytics, my stats. So again, we're just going to stick with this color scheme. And I wanted to use these, particularly the lighter ones. There are plenty of these. And I think I want to keep orienting the ombre in this direction. So yellow to toward the left and pink toward the right. So we'll go ahead and go with these first. I'm just going to put these up here. And I've talked before about how Wednesday sticks so much further out than Monday. So it's good to make your alignment fit for Wednesday. And with this one, as long as I keep them right in line with this right side of the lines, I'm going to fit just fine. And we'll grab this matching one and put it here. go. All right. Couple more. Just want to look and see what my options are in this other set of matching boxes. Couple more light ones. These really don't look, well, there are a couple more even lighter ones I could have used. They look pretty similar to me, so let's go ahead and go with the orangey ones next. And then we'll go this one's got quite a bit more orange. Let's go ahead and use this one next. And then I think there was one on the last set that was mostly pink for this bottom corner. So you guys will have to let me know, does this color scheme say sunrise or sunset to you? I think to me it says sunrise. Their next kit, Butterfly Sky, or Butterfly Skies? It's Butterfly something. I think it's Butterfly Skies. Is all blues and purples and greens, which to me says sunset. So I'm actually considering, once I have that kit in hand, which will be another month from now, doing a full ombre all across the 2 pages using both kits. Okay, so this is what I have so far. I need 3 more things. I want to put a quote over here, a weekend banner, and some bullet points. So let's tackle the weekend banner next. I went ahead, I had actually had thought about doing a spread with Wild Style next, and it got preempted when I got this kit in the mail. It's so beautiful. But I had this book out on my desk, and it's got some great little skinny weekend banners that I can use. So I thought I would go ahead and use one of those, and maybe the other one of these to put either here or down here. I'm actually kind of thinking I might want to put it way down here. One of these on top of the other one of these. So let me go ahead and pull that. There we go. And that's kind of, I think it's fitting. So if I put this way down here, actually, or you know what though, I think these are all too long. Be you, do you, for you. I'm gonna have to just pick a short one. I can do it, I just need to pick a short one, which I can do. So go ahead and put this way down here. I do a little bit less on the weekend, so I don't mind losing a little functional space, although I didn't on this one, it's short enough. Dare, dream, do, repeat. That's kind of a short one. That one I can fit. That one. I like that one. I like dare, dream, do, repeat. And it is, oh, I got a little piece of the space in between. Ah, and now it's ripping. There we go. All right, I want to cut some of the extra off at either end of this. Just so that if it causes a little bit of discoloration when it goes over top of the colored part, it's not as noticeable. Okay. See if I can get it straight. Perfect. Looks like it was made like that. Okay. All right, next. So the next thing I want to do is I did go ahead and pull the quote cards that came with this kit. Again, I will link this kit in the description box. But I wanted to go ahead and put, since this is so busy, I don't feel like a clear quote would look great on there. A white paper quote would be okay, but I'm afraid that the white around the outside edge of the quote would be a little bit jarring. So I wanted to grab one of these. Your golden inside, Rise and Bloom. I don't really want the red because I don't have much red anywhere else. Crafting makes everything better. That's a definite possibility. Create your own sunshine. Planner's gonna plan. It doesn't get any more appropriate than that. And I would rather be crafting. Since this is my planner, let's go ahead and go with Planner's gonna plan. I like that. All right, so I just kind of want to put it down here, I think a little askew like that. I could put it up here but it's not exactly the same size, so I kind of think since it's not going to match, I don't want to try to make it match. I think I just want to go, kind of want some of this brown daisy to show though, so maybe I'm sorry, sunflower, not a daisy. I think I'll move it up just a little. So let's go ahead and put a little tape runner on the back. Okay. This is a very bright spread. Very, very bright spread. I want a little of that green to show as well. So I'm grabbing my tweezers, not because this is tiny, but because it gets my hands further out of the way and I can judge my placement a little bit better. And I like that that's coming up off the ripped edge a little bit as well. I think about there, it looks good. Okay. So one other thing I wanted to grab was the a couple of the sticker sheets from the So Crafty kit. I wanted to grab this one because it's got little coffee cups, and I wanted to go ahead and put a coffee cup here for Instagram stories. I don't know why, it's just kind of a habit I've gotten into over the last year. I guess because I don't look forward to them, and coffee always helps. Coffee helps with motivation. And then I love these little minis. They're just getting stuff done, right? So this one with the computer, I thought I might kind of just put her here. Getting stuff done, getting some work done. Yeah, that's cute. That is cute. I like that. Okay, just for a little more deco. And then I think once I get bullet points on here, that's going to be more than enough. So the bullet points I plan to use, and I've showed these before, this is a roll of washi tape bullet points that I got from a company called AliExpress. They're basically the Asian equivalent of Amazon, and I thought these colors really matched nicely with this ombre color scheme. And I will put a link to these in the description box, but I'm going to go ahead and play you a little music while I put these on. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to do is just draw in some bullet points over here. These are thin enough that I'm afraid if I try to use those over such brightly colored stickers that they won't look right because the color's going to show through. So I'm going to go ahead and just use my Happy Planner stencil, and I will have to slide this a little bit because the spacing is different. But I'm going to go ahead and use this to just go ahead and draw a circle bullet point in for each of these lines. Okay, so this is what I ended up with. I like it. It's got a lot of color. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm not sure I need this extra little bit of color down here. But let me go ahead and cut it out real quick, and then we'll decide. So this is called fussy cutting. When you cut around something just by hand without any kind of a Cricut or anything like that. So I'm just going to cut around this, I believe it's a dahlia. and I'm going to speed this up. Okay, so this is what I ended up with. And I'm not sure I need that extra little bit of color. I don't usually have a lot I need to write in this box, but I guess it does. I went to the trouble of cutting it out, and it does definitely tie in this other page, so why not? Let's go ahead and use it. So, tape runner. There they are. I was looking for my tweezers. I'll just put this right down in the corner like it was meant to be there. There we go. All right, let's put this on the discs. And there you have it. My sunflower ombre spread using the Planners Anonymous So Crafty kit for the week of November 9th through November 15th. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this video, if you learned something or found something new, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.